it's time for us to let you know what we can do for you, because you've done so much for watching our videos. We've got something to give back to all of you beautiful people and even the mothers.
Okay, the brand is Liqueur. Gummies that can prevent hangovers. Okay, that's an amazing thing. So, Liqueur gummies combine DHM, milk thistle, B vitamins, and ginger root to help your body recover after drinking. They fight fatigue, nausea, and dehydration, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try them for faster recovery. Enjoy an exclusive discount with the promo code SQUISHY.
That's squishy for 20% off. And they sound good, Mr. Who are you again?
I'm just a doctor. A doctor you should trust.
If it's coming from you, then I don't know how it could be wrong.
They're not coming from me. That's the good thing.
Oh, but you...
All the drugs I make very bad for you.
Oh, so we don't want them.
This one works real well.
Okay.
You can take that from me.
To get 20% off.
Squishy.
Squishy. Right now, you know what it's time for, Doctor?
Squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it, KD, the laughing stock, Nathan's got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic squishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the peoples rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get squishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get squishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
And that's when I said to Putin,
I
said,
if
you're going to cheat at poker,
if
I'm only saying if, but if you are going to cheat at poker, don't make it so fucking obvious.
He don't care about being caught out.
He didn't.
He put you in a...
I literally saw him take the cards out.
Oh.
Just out of his fucking foot.
I was about to say, where were they?
They were just down a sock. He didn't even try and hide it. He didn't, cough or...
Well, he literally put his foot, on
just
the table.
on the fucking table and pulled them out.
Damn, there's some balls on him.
Yeah, man.
Did you check to make sure his balls weren't against the table as well?
Because they were definitely on the table. Yeah. I mean, they were long.
Well, they were literally on the table as well. If he had his foot up, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
He had to have his balls on it. Wow.
I mean...
I respect
I'm not
that.
going to play poker in the Kremlin again. That's all I'm going to say.
To be fair, we can all agree.
They're all a bunch of fucking liars.
Putin done a lot of things naughty. I think we can agree on that. Got some balls on him, though.
Got some right balls.
Got some big old balls on him.
Fucking hell, mate. He turned up.
Big
He turned up to one hand
old balls.
with 7 kings. We were playing 5-hand poker.
Oh, kings. Okay.
How the fuck does that happen? That's 2 decks worth.
See, it's Putin, so I totally thought you meant actual kings then. Like, he turned up with a bunch of kings following him.
The king of Saudi Arabia was there, but,
Is he a king or is he a crown prince? Well, I suppose there's got to be. Is that actually a king?
There's got to be a king involved somewhere.
It doesn't have to be.
There's got to be a king.
Could you have a prince for, a pharaoh? And
that's what he told me he was, anyway.
Okay. Yeah. And he wouldn't lie.
Yeah, no, well. Having said that, no, yeah.
Oh, he lies, don't he?
Having said that,
What
he
should
had
be
a
lying?
very strong Russian accent as well.
I see.
And he was white as the driven snow. I don't think he was Arabic at all, Carl.
Oh, why? What do you want about white people can come from that area? Have you never heard of Jesus? Jesus.
All right, fair play.
The big Jesus man in Christ.
I stand corrected.
No. I've seen many pictures of a white man from Nazareth, which is in Jerusalem,
Right
which is
in the
now
middle of the Middle East. So
Middle East, exactly. That
obviously,
area.
white people have always been there.
White people.
In fact, the dominant species.
I think it's obvious. The people in the Middle East, just like Jesus, were as white as us during a heat wave.
Yes.
Look at the whiteness on us still. We have been... Sorry, the audio people can't tell right now, but we just put the camera on.
Say that. Look at that arm. Look at that arm there, mate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got some. Okay.
I got posty tan.
I've been legit chilling in the sun, running about, doing a few things. Can you see any colour on me?
No, that's the Viking in you, though.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you don't, don't tan, you just burn.
Yeah, no, I literally do. I don't... it takes a long time, but
I
eventually burn.
There's no melanin in there, mate.
My oldest son has got my mum's skin, and he just gets that nice kind of Italian,
yeah,
proper good tan.
the olive tan. Yeah.
But my youngest son has got the hair that both me and his mum have. Sorry, the skin,
Yeah.
because she has the same.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he burns. He burns eventually as well. But he was out the same day with me. Didn't burn at all. Actually, no, he burnt more than me.
That's
skin.
That's why you should be as genetically diverse as possible when you have kids. Try and get someone who's got all of the bonuses that you've not got, and probably a lot of the flaws you've not got as well.
Or just do them all. Just do a Genghis Khan.
Do a Genghis Khan.
Just go and do anything.
Just give it away.
Also known as the Steve Stifler or the Hugh Hefner.
Yep.
Just bang as many things as you
The
can,
Russell
basically.
brand.
The Russell brand, yeah. Well, that's kind of different, though, I will say.
That's a different flavour.
That's got more of the Mohammed kind of flavour to it.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
Well, no, I have seen a few things. I was debating this with you, Hippie Man, the other day.
Okay.
I have seen a bunch of things that actually kind of say to me that maybe Mohammed actually wasn't banging a child.
Okay.
Marrying, or at least banging a child anyway.
Right.
Or even marrying, actually. It depends. Well, child is in, it would have been 15, 16 when he married, and then 19
Also,
when they banged, 18, something like that.
Let's just.
No, they're still young.
Let's just acknowledge that people have forgiven Elvis Presley and Charlie Chaplin.
Well, Charlie Chaplin's probably
for similar issues.
Charlie Chaplin's a hella less known, though. Yeah. Even Elvis, though, most of the people
you
that
say
love
that.
him.
It was in the movie about him.
Yeah, but I would say most of the people that were
Someone
hugely into
literally
Elvis.
He goes, "Who's that over there?" And she goes, "What? That's so and so.
wait,
She's
yeah.
16, by the way. Do you know what the term jailbait means, Charlie?"
So what? He was banging. Well, getting
He
with somebody
married
who was 16.
15 and 16-year-olds.
Multiple. Wait.
He married 3 16-year-olds. The oldest person he married was someone who was the age of 20-something when he was in his 60s.
What state was it, though? What is it that he's from again?
He's from the UK, but he was living in America.
Elvis.
No, I'm talking about Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, okay.
Elvis was the one. That was Priscilla Presley.
Right, okay, that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah. Not so
Who
much
turned up
Charlie.
in the Naked Gun and is absolutely fucking hysterical.
Charlie, that's a much lower one in my opinion. But Elvis, I've met a bunch of older people that love the shit out of Elvis. Go to what is it, Dolly? No, what's the fucking place you go? Dolly? That's not Dollyland.
No,
it's the other one.
Dollyland's the other one.
Graceland? Oh, no, that's
Graceland.
Graceland. Yeah. They go to that thing, and I'm trying to think because, how old was it that Presley married? I think 14.
I think she was. Oh, I've got to find out.
Yeah, have a check because I feel like he was 14 when he started.
How old was Priscilla?
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, no, I remember he adopted her when she was 14, and then married her when she was 16. Something in that kind of region. That's what happened.
Let's find out. Oh no, 21 years old. Who was the young? The couple tied the knot at Aladdin Hotel of Vegas. Originally, they met in Germany in 1959.
Yeah.
When Priscilla was just 14 years old and Elvis was 24.
And
so he waited 7 years to marry her.
I think he adopted her first. She was living with him before that.
Isn't that what's his face?
Who now?
That's the director, the Jewish guy.
I don't know who that is. Who you what about? Don't know that person.
My Dinner with Andre director.
What? I have no idea who that person is. I think I'm on about Elvis, to be honest. I'll check as well.
Oh, no, it's by French filmmaker. It's the wrong one. Fuck.
Well, actually, I don't need to check on
What?
the computer.
Andy?
I can check on here.
No, not Andy.
And I will try and keep an eye on the chat a lot more. I've noticed we have been getting more chats.
We have been getting chats, and we have not been paying attention because
we're not
used to people watching that much.
And he does it, especially live, and they don't all still come through, but the Twitch ones definitely do. Yeah. And I think the YouTube ones do as well. Yeah. But I can definitely say, and you'd imagine the Rumble ones would.
So if you are there and you are watching and you want to give it a little test, by all means, send us a little message and we will try to reply.
Well, yeah, it won't be very good.
No.
We will reply.
Yeah.
We will be talking today, though, about, it's Mr. Nathan feeding us in. I don't think we've got too much of a big topic today, though, because I do want to chat about a lot of random shit, or we'll go for a bit longer, whichever you're more happy with.
We'll see what happens.
Cool. I think we're pretty just free-flowing today, aren't we?
Yeah, it's not a particularly like complex list that we've got here, but it is an
it's
interesting one.
It's very, just so everyone knows, it's very warm in the UK today.
It is.
Well, it's been warm in the last 2 days. I think today... What is it
Today
now?
is a lot cooler than yesterday.
I don't know, that a lot cooler, to be honest. Okay, 24, it's a lot cooler
cooler
today.
than it was yesterday.
Yesterday was like in the 30s.
It was
for a bit.
32 to 34 degrees.
Yeah, and I'm not someone that's going to complain about it. I will wholeheartedly... I would just be happy about it. Even if I'm dying, I'm not going to complain about the heat because we don't get it enough. I'm fine with it. Do you think?
I'm fine with heat up to a certain point.
Yeah, most Brits are.
Like the day before yesterday, I was around a mate's for a barbecue, and it was like around about 30 degrees, 31 maybe. And honestly, dude, it was fucking heaven. I was just sat there, just eating some of the best barbecue I've eaten in ages.
That's cool, yeah, dude. I'd love to. I can't imagine. Remember the last time I got a bite? That's a good thing. You complain about things. That's good.
I had a cocktail that I found out about online.
Okay.
Right. It's called a moose fart.
I feel like the noise when you said that. I made the noise of a moose fart.
Yeah. So a moose fart cocktail, by the way.
Clip that AI.
Yeah, if you want to make a moose fart, what you do, take a rocks glass, so one of the big wide tumblers.
Okay.
The circular ones.
Proper tumbler.
Yeah. Drop a few chunks of ice in there. You want it to be nice and cold enough that it's not going to sort of react too much because you're going to be adding some weird stuff. So you start off. You have one shot of vodka.
Did you say you don't want the ice to be too cold?
No, you want the ice to be very. You want the drink to be very cold.
Oh, okay.
You don't want it to sort of react too much. So you're adding vodka initially. Then you add a shot of whiskey. Then a shot of Kahlua, which is a coffee liqueur.
Okay.
And then a shot of Baileys. Okay. And you stir it all together.
Stop them from separating.
And it tastes
basically
like that's it.
Oh.
Mixed.
So there's four different types of alcohol.
Four different types of alcohol mixed together, and it sounds really like basic bitch.
No, it sounds like it would kill you.
Oh, it will kill you.
There's like 4 different kinds of alcohol mixed in there.
But the flavour is so good.
Although, as we've said many times, mixing alcohol is a myth as well. We didn't include it on the myths last week, but it is a myth too.
Yes, alcohol is alcohol is alcohol. The difference is the tannins.
No, but I mean, it makes no difference anyway. The thing I'm saying is, it's got no. You will not get more drunk if you mix your drinks.
No, you won't get more drunk, but you will have worse effects if you drink, say, for example, whiskey. Or,
different drinks have different. Yeah, of course.
Because of tannins and other things.
Yeah,
like
you
that,
get different
components.
hangovers from different things and shit.
But
I mean, just
you're
like
not getting more drunk by drinking.
The only reason people think that is because if you're having multiple different types of drinks, you are just more likely to either forget how many you've had or be drinking more in general. Yeah. So every time you're mixing your drinks, because you're drinking a lot more anyway. So it makes sense because every time I think whenever I mix my drinks back in the day, which was most of the time, I was drinking to get drunk.
I mean, that moose fart. Right? It just tastes like a delicious like coffee latte.
I imagine a lot of the Baileys and the coffee liqueur would take a lot of the taste.
Yeah, honestly, it tastes mostly like just a delicious Baileys coffee mix.
Yeah, I imagine.
And like the alcohol is so insubstantial on the tongue. It's like you could drink 3 or 4 of those and have no fucking clue that you've just got 12 shots.
It also, bear in mind though, because of the Baileys, the same reason it doesn't taste as strong is because also it's going to be coating your stomach too, so you won't get the full level like you would if you were drinking 4 shots of other stuff without the milky bit in it. But it's fine. Yeah. There's so much alcohol in there. I think you're going to be okay still.
Be right. You're still going to get fucked up.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. It's okay. Yeah. Just a good idea to use
You'll
it.
Be fine.
Yeah. It's like having maybe I should just start having a milk chaser. Maybe that's my thing to do. That's my preferred way to drink, as you used to know, like having a spirit and having a chase straight after it. Yeah. Because you get the taste of the liqueur or whatever it is. I prefer liqueur. I love a liqueur. Yeah. Like if I'm, just drinking for the taste, the only alcohol I'm going to drink for the taste would be your Disaronno type thing. And Moretto.
Beer.
For taste?
Yeah, certain.
Weirdo. Wow.
The thing is, like, what kind of beers do you normally drink?
Well, first of all, none of that fucking that shit, like cold cognac, craft IPA.
Oh, fuck IPA.
Get an ale and a lager.
I want a lager like standard.
They're included too. There's still them in there too.
Yeah, I know. There's, but I'm talking about the
Just-
people who are
I'm
like,
just gonna-
the ale clubs. Yes,
Yeah.
can you taste the hoppiness on it? Fuck off.
But they do with that lager too, the man. Like just that level of like.
Oh, there are. Yeah, but stay away from them.
They're
What I'm
just making
talking
it 3
about-
times like the taste and 3 times the alcohol for no reason. It's
Yeah.
not better. It's just I can taste it too much.
Yeah. What I like are there's a couple that are really good. There's one called Erdinger, which is a German blonde lager, and it's so smooth. It's so delicious and crisp. And there's another one which is called, I think it's Kunichiban,
Right.
which is a Japanese lager, and my God, like I could drink so many of those because
Tried
it
some of them.
is the perfect balance of like refreshing but a nice little bit of flavour.
It's funny how most beers or lagers especially are nicest when you taste them less.
Oh, definitely.
But it's funny though.
Until you get to the point where it's like Carling or Foster's.
What do you mean?
Foster's for me, it has less flavour than fucking sparkling water. Like sparkling water has a stronger taste to it than Foster's does. I don't know how adding beer to a fizzy liquid removes the flavour of the fizzy liquid and somehow doesn't add beer. But they've managed that with Foster's.
yeah, okay. Foster's has got a weak taste.
It's not even a weak taste. There is no taste. It's just
There
it
is
tastes
beer.
like fucking water.
When it gets flat and warm, trust me, does a taste.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
And then that's a really bad taste.
But I don't mind Foster's though. I know it gets a real bad name, but I'm not a big. As I said, I don't want that really beery. Because I tell you what, whenever I drink that kind of special like that IPA, that special shit like we're on about, to quote the first person that whose world I ripped in half, had sex with.
Yeah, I got
Okay, cool. To quote her, it tastes like melted toast. It's like drinking melted toast. Imagine blending a melting toast to a straight up liquid
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
and then drinking it.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
strong beer
what
tastes
pisses me
like.
off most
It-
about
it's
those is
straight
they go,
up
oh,
dust.
this one's actually made with peach, so you should taste some really nice peach overtones. All I taste is hops. Oh, look, this one's got vanilla in it, so you're going to taste a load of vanilla overtones. All I taste is hops. Oh, look, it's another one with this and this and that and dog bollock. All I fucking taste is fucking hops.
Yeah, beer.
Yeah.
Clip that AI.
I've
had my thing for today.
Yeah. I mean, well, a dog's got a hunt, yeah.
In the middle of doing it.
Yeah. Out of your choice, right? If you've got a choice between Foster's or Budweiser, which one?
Budweiser.
Budweiser, yeah.
As I was saying, do you want to have
Budweiser.
sex or do you want to get stabbed in the nose?
Yeah.
With a fucking close hawk.
Budweiser is, I don't
Once
care
again,
what
I do
anyone
like
says,
Foster's.
it's a legitimately just nice, crisp beer.
Budweiser,
It's
yeah.
fucking lovely.
Budweiser's nice. It's a bit
Yeah.
thingy. Yeah. I don't really want to talk about alcohol too much more. Though,
I
you
think
know,
that's
to be
it,
quite honest.
really.
Yeah, because I miss being able to drink alcohol, especially in this kind of weather, and I know I will feel like utter crap if I do.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. Eventually, I'll figure out how to get around that, and I'll do a podcast where I get wasted. I will eventually figure it out.
Absolutely
When I
try.
eventually speak to a doctor who doesn't just hear me say, I can't drink alcohol at the moment, without being like, that's a good thing, don't worry about it. Well, no, I understand that you're saying that because you're Muslim. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's cool. I understand, but
But I want to be a little bit haram over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
like I get it because they have literally all been Muslim, and
Yeah.
it's hard to.
It's hard to say to them, no, you don't understand. I want to fuck
Yeah,
myself up. a
and
bit.
they're just like they don't acknowledge it, and I
No.
get it. I feel like other doctors would at least understand the
Oh,
concept a
definitely,
bit.
especially if you came to a doctor anywhere near where I used to live in Ulster, they'd be like, my God, you can't drink? Fuck me. Quickly, get this man a doctor.
There you go. See, never been to better when I moved to Oxford.
Definitely. Oh, they drink in Oxford.
I'm so sad about leaving Birmingham, but I'm also so happy about it. Like, I grew up in Birmingham. I remember thinking through a long time in my life that I'm going to do stuff and go out and tour and things like that. But Birmingham was always going to be my base that I come back to.
Yeah.
In a way, it will always be because my kids are here at the moment and my mates. But it's not going to be... It'll be a secondary base, probably then. But, you know, I'm going to work on persuading the kids and them to move somewhere nearer.
At the moment, Birmingham is just on a downward trajectory.
Oh, my God, it's up.
Yeah.
It's
and
going down
it
to the floor.
doesn't show any sign of slowing.
Just to clarify,
in
for
its
anyone
current situation.
For anyone outside as well, like outside of England or outside of Birmingham, Birmingham's basically one of the ones like you hear with Tommy Robertson a lot talking about Luton or Accrington. I watched a piece done about them the other day. It was this guy, a reporter, going into all these different. He's talking about the high street and how there's been this like over the top abundance of vape stores and Turkish barbers popping up, or barbers in general, but
Which
generally
quite
Turkish
a lot
barbers.
of them are fronts.
That's basically what he was saying, because he was going through the numbers and it's like
Just
how it works out with people in this city and the amount of barbers there are. It would be
each person had their own personal barber, essentially, almost.
each barber was only serving 3 people each day at the most.
Fucking
But
hell.
that's not going to go like that anyway. But that was orders available each day for each person.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just craziness.
Yeah.
But they're all just open. And then it's not the same thing in Accrington, though. It's the same all down the high street
It's
here in
also in
Birmingham.
Evesham as well.
Yeah, that's just that's hard
like
to get away from.
Evesham's not even a big city.
Yeah.
It's a tiny town.
And phone
And
shops.
there's about because I don't count the other side as well. There's at least 8 Turkish barbers on one street.
Yeah. Go down Coventry Road, just from here down.
And
like
there's another like 5 or 6 mini stores that their produce never changes.
Yeah. Because they're not even wanting people to come in. They're not restocking their shit. It's old and that. And you go and it's like, who's actually buying any of this? Like, you pick it up and it's dusty.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
With names
People
of
look at you
stuff
like you're
that
crazy when you
never
walk
heard
in.
of. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, literally every.
Because they don't know, you don't know until you get in there.
Yeah, and I'm a postie as well. So
Oh.
I'll walk in and they'll be like, what? Letters. Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
They just see a high vis walking in and they're like, oh shit.
That's great, man. Yeah, you might need some protection, man, in that case. Fuck it out.
A little, grease the hinges a little there. I can make sure nothing happens to this joint.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? But yeah, like they are popping up everywhere.
Honestly,
and
mate,
this
it
thing
happens
was
all the time. Yeah.
This thing was talking about it like it could have been possibly in Accrington. I was just like, nah, man, it's not.
No.
It's fucking everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
But I reckon a lot of it's immigration fronts at the moment, and obviously drugs. I'm okay with that one. Drugs are fine because we need to do it. But most of them, I actually think, are more immigration things nowadays.
I think so. Yeah.
I think because considering the cities they're in, and every city needs drugs, but the cities they're in are the ones that are pumping in illegal immigrants, and we know. I've watched the finger where they followed the route of
Evesham,
it.
by the way, is
money.
right next to a shitload of farmers and big fields and stuff that are probably getting loads of people in from overseas to pick vegetables and stuff during
Right.
the summer.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
And if any of
it
you are
does not
hiring,
take a fucking rocket scientist, okay?
if any of you are hiring, can always do a little bit of extra roll off the books, baby.
Yeah.
Have you
Except
watched?
they'll probably pay you like £3 an hour
Yeah.
if they're going to pay you the same as the other guys.
It's on top of the thingy, top of the books. You get what you're doing.
Yeah.
Have you been watching any Netflix things lately? Any documentaries? Maybe the number 1 documentary on Netflix right now? No? And let me tell you about it, sir. It's called Crash. And in this show, they crash into a wall. A woman with her boyfriend and their friend crash into a wall.
Okay.
Do you want to see the crash, actually? Because there's a lot of document of it and all that. Like I said, it's mental because basically the whole thing is about whether this girl, she left they're all stoners and shit basically. She left something. She'd not been smoking apparently too much at the time. Though. She was on a cleanse. They all got in the car. She'd gone round the corner, absolutely fine, proper controlled, which you'll see in a minute, and then just decided to pump it down a long thingy, in an S-bend as well as she went along. And then right at the end of the road, she did a little turn to the right, went off the thingy and went ploughing into a brick wall. The other people in the car died instantly. She did not and managed to survive. I think she broke her neck and did a load of other crazy stuff, but she's pretty sweet now, though. Like, she's not... Well, she isn't physically sweet, she's in prison, but... give the ending away. She got done for it. I still... the whole idea about... When you send someone to prison of a life, it's supposed to be past a reasonable doubt.
Yes.
And they have loads of stuff, basically. I'll show you the stuff in a minute, but they have loads of stuff about how this girl is, how she did loads of stuff to a boy, like she was threatening him stuff, like, she was like really attached to him, because they were 18 at this point, or 17, I think, actually, about to turn 18 when this happened, but they'd been together years. She was really like attached, you know. It was a bit toxic, it seems at times, but you're young and all that, you know.
That happens.
There's even recordings of her threatening to crash the car if he didn't, whatever it was, you know. There's threatening of, you're hearing her outside screaming that she's going to break in the house. Although the part that's left out there is that that's the house that she lives in too, and he's locked her out.
Yeah, that's...
That part gets left out, you know,
Yeah.
because it doesn't quite fit the narrative.
Yeah.
There's a few things like that. But the problem is, though, the only other explanation, which is why I asked you that question earlier, if you pass out...
Excuse me.
If you pass out on a wheel, at the wheel, sorry, especially on newer cars, if your foot's on the accelerator, you know, and you just lose it, do you need to put force down to make that accelerator go down and go faster, or will the weight of your foot just put it down?
The weight of your foot will put it down.
See, I didn't know whether you had to hold it off, or, you know what I mean, or push it.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's certain
Is that the
cars
same with
that
cars?
do actually have inbuilt things that detect whether the driver has passed out. And they'll do things to like slow the car down and bring it to a stop and put the emergencies on and stuff.
Okay.
But that's very high end. That's sort of your really expensive Mercedes and shit like that, and probably your Teslas.
Yeah. Sorry to go. I'm just trying to get the name here. I can't remember what the name was. So
Yeah.
you carry on for a sec.
No, Mackenzie Shriller, was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Shurilla crash footage. Should be the easiest way to find it, but there's going to be a lot of, obviously, the documentary stuff. There's a lot of the body cam and all that, you know, just come out, which I'm always, I don't know how I feel about that. In the documentary itself, there's a lot of body cam stuff about when they first tell the one family their thingies died, when they tell her family that her boyfriend and all that were involved and she might not walking, all this shit, you know. I don't know how I ever feel about that stuff being shown. Obviously, you assume it's been okayed by everyone, but there's been a few times already on Netflix where that has not been the case. You would assume that was the case, but that's not been the case. You know, so hopefully, once again, that is the case, but I don't know. Alright, let's have a look what we got up here. Okay. So let me find the...
Up there was a short.
Was there?
Yeah, keep going.
Up.
That one, down, there.
Yeah, that should be it, okay.
So is this in America?
Yeah.
For some reason I thought it was in the UK.
This is her car coming up now. See how controlled that was? See?
Yeah, she's in perfect control of the vehicle.
Yeah, that was not somebody going around the corner then that was out of control. I was thinking at the time, because obviously...
I'll mute the sound, because it's...
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking playing...
Obviously at the time I was thinking, oh, is it just a case that she's drunk or something, you know? Basically, she hadn't been drinking. There was trace amounts of THC in the system because she was around her mates getting high. But it seems that she was actually on a detox because there would have been more than trace amounts.
You'd think.
But either way, she has got so many videos of her smoking while driving that it's like, okay, this girl's used to driving, and who the hell smokes bud and then gets faster?
Yeah.
You slow down.
You always
know.
slow down.
Yeah. So that's kind of...
If everyone smoked weed while we were driving, the worst
Yeah.
fucking accidents you'd get into would be fender benders at 5 miles an hour. It'd be great.
But if you're less like me, I wouldn't be able to do it because my motor functions go when I'm high. My motor functions go in general. I even walk a bit weird sometimes when I'm too high.
You just got to sit down, right, and play some like really fast racing games while you're high. That'll sort it out.
I had the same issue when my timing went when I'm drumming. When I smoke,
yeah.
you know, my motor, it's just different things happen.
With different
With my
people,
body,
yeah.
my motor functions go. So I know it would be affected. I know it would. So I wouldn't be one of the people that can, but I know lots of people can.
Yeah.
So it's even
A
the
lot
guy
of people drive
said.
better.
Even the guy said, like, all the people, they were like, that's not what it was.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest, it wasn't. She had mushrooms on her at the time, but that wasn't in the system either.
Okay.
So she was sweet. The black box thing showed that she, you know, accelerated the whole time down that road. Well, it only shows the last 5 seconds, though, on that.
Right.
So for the last 5 seconds, which is probably before what you're about to see here, there was an S-bend she had to navigate while going fast.
Yeah.
Because you can see it on the CCTV anyway, and the other
Yeah.
bits. And going by the speed of how she went from one bit to another, you know, you can figure it out. Yeah, and she just accelerated the whole time right up until the moment of impact, and not a single attempt to braking
Or
either.
turning away. Yeah.
But it did manically go from drive to neutral a couple of times before
Okay.
going back to the proper drive and going in.
Well, that could be someone else trying to change it.
That's what people think. Because she survived because she had a seatbelt on. The other two guys didn't.
Yeah.
So this is it now then. You'll see it come here from the left, I think,
Yeah,
in a
I'm
minute.
guessing
It's going to
it's
go up
gonna be-
here somewhere and crash.
Fuck off.
There's even a better one than that, because when you hear it, it's like a torpedo.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I bet there's not even the proper audio on here, actually. though,
No,
let me
because
see.
they've put the fucking music on it. Don't put it on because it will just get us fucking
No,
playing.
yeah, not
honestly.
necessarily. If we're talking over it and all that
Yeah, I think
anyway,
it will
it'll be
still
absolutely
get us
fine.
claiming for
If we can hear the
honestly.
finger and I'm
These
doing it...
motherfuckers.
where the hell did that even go
No,
then?
they didn't even. They didn't even.
Where would it even go?
They didn't play the audio at all. Oh no, there you go. Yeah.
Not enough, for God's sake.
It sounded like a TIE fighter.
And to be honest, actually, you say that about that music, but that music actually sounds available for everyone.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's Requiem for a Dream. It's a
2000
score.
movie, yeah, from Lux Eternia.
Yeah,
So
if it's in
probably-
this, then it should be okay for everything.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, so we just ploughed in, and then she eventually got arrested. She's now in prison for at least 15 years on both of them, doing them concurrently, and then is available for parole in 15 years. She still adamantly says that as soon as she turned onto that corner, after doing that good corner, well, I'm assuming that's what she means, the last corner, that's the last thing she remembers until, like, way later, with waking up in Thingy. Now, people are into poo-pooing that. I do need to say, though, it's not seen to be medically diagnosed, but talked about prior to the crash, though, that she does suffer from something called POTS, and that can, when it's at its worst, say maybe if you've been asleep around smokers, you're not smoking, maybe you're a bit thingy, you haven't eaten, because it was about 5 o'clock in the morning this happened, when they woke up and decided to go home. You could black out.
Right.
You know, she has moments where she can black out.
But you'd expect someone else to take control of the wheel at some point.
You would do, but if she blacks out and then puts the finger down in that moment, and then 5 seconds later you crash into a wall, it would have happened after the S-bend, like they were just fucking about,
That's
maybe.
true. That's true.
Just in
yeah.
another world, I'm not saying I believe this.
No.
In another world, they could have been fucking about, driving fast, like, oh, funny, funny. And then she passes out just after navigating the S-bend.
The thing for me that sort of seals it is as they're going over, like, the curb and the grass and
Yeah.
the plants, the vehicle doesn't change direction at all. Now, if you've got your hands off the wheel and you're unconscious, or your hands are just draped
Yeah.
on the wheel, it's going to go bum 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 bum.
That's exactly what people have
like
said.
that.
It's,
But
she's
it just
controlling it. Yeah, they say she's controlling it. Yeah. But could that be she's slumped and perfectly, you know, how she's got the thingy just like that?
It's not impossible, but it's
Not
very
impossible.
unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Yeah, and also, if she'd slumped over onto the steering wheel the minute that airbag went off, it would have killed her.
Yeah. There was very much talking as well about the way she acted afterwards. Like, she acted, first of all, on social media, posting stuff you shouldn't post. Like, afterward, like, dressing up as, like, essentially a corpse 3 months later.
Jesus. Okay.
Which apparently was actually a musician she was dressing up as, but, you know, whatever. But she had, before it, though, the issue is she did sign a thing to be able to drive. Because if you had that issue, you shouldn't be able to drive if you're blacking out. Like my brother, he was having, like, you know, seizures and he had to stop for a while. She signed a thing that said she doesn't have any of these things. Silly, and now obviously you'd be like, okay, she's a kid, she didn't want to admit it, she wanted to drive, and maybe it hardly ever happens, maybe it's happened once. You know what I mean? I get it. But then after, once she was okay enough, and because she didn't get arrested for like a year later,
Right.
once she was able enough, she decided she wanted to get her license back, and once again signed it saying, I don't have any of these things. And then later on, you know, like, also made it more specific in the court case. No, I have POTS.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
It
Doesn't work.
She's a dick apparently as well. Like, she doesn't give a shit kind of
Yeah.
thing. But it's a debate, you know, like, she might be an uber prick, but is there enough reasonable doubt there to say that she... Because bear in mind, if she was going to do that on purpose, she was going to kill herself. She had stuff booked in for days in advance. She had
Yeah.
things they were going to be doing.
But that doesn't necessarily.
And they
mean
were
that's-
absolutely sweet, apparently, the day before. Everyone was around them, you know, saying they were absolutely fine. The other guy was just collateral damage, you know, unfortunately.
It's difficult to say.
It is.
It's difficult to say.
It is really, I just don't know if I say, but I think what was her big issue is in the state she was in, they have the ability, they can either have a normal jury court case or a bar court, which is basically the judge decides.
Oh, and it was a judge.
She opted for that.
What they're doing in the UK now?
Yeah, she opted for that.
She opted for that.
She chose that.
Why would you choose that?
Exactly. I don't know. And that was her mistake, I think.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, because it's just down to...
You're just going to have the book thrown at you.
It just depends on the judge. It's just a gamble. Like, one person should not decide that.
No.
But here we are. At least she didn't give it the most, because, like I said, it's easy to say I wanted her to give her the worst, like amount. She should give her death, etc. I can't 100% say that I definitely believe that happened. I can say maybe it's more likely, but I don't know, because that is... Yeah, normally narcissistic people don't want to kill themselves.
True.
You know what I mean? That's not a normal thing, is it? If she's super narcissistic, I am great. But then it's like a case of, is it like not Romeo and Juliet, but, like if I can't have you, no one can have you, and I don't want to leave if I haven't got you.
Maybe.
Never tempted again before or since. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't... Could she have just gone psycho for that moment, though? Even though it seemed more... Because she went a different way as well, and she'd gone that way a few days before, apparently, even though that's debated. You know what I mean? It's just the whole thing. It's very hard to say. I do wonder if it would have been the same result in a jury case. When you look at the girl as well, she looks like a child at the time anyway.
Yeah.
Like, she's one of those 18-year-olds that look... She could pass for 12, no problem, So it's like... Yeah, it's just very hard for me to... When you really break it down as to what that must have mean. If she wanted to kill them, she wanted to kill herself.
Yeah.
Or she didn't care if she did. More like, she didn't care if she lived or...
I don't know about the psychology of it, but it seems like it's pretty likely she did something stupid.
Yeah, that's the problem as well. And when you're dumb as well, then that's the thing too.
You're either fucking stupid or you're a fucking murderer.
Either way, she was definitely doing something stupid anyway, because she would have been speeding and driving like a madman before that.
Yeah.
To the point where, like if she did pass out sometimes. But yeah, either way though.
She doesn't anyway.
If she was awake though, she meant to do it. There's no way she can say she lost control because she didn't attempt to press brake. There was no fault in the car as well to prove that.
And the car didn't wobble at all. It just shot like a fucking rocket straight across. There was no change in direction due to a loose fucking steering wheel just flopping about. There was nothing.
There was nothing. No, there wasn't.
It was as if someone was holding it rock solid as it went over everything.
That's pretty much how it's been decided too. Like we said, there is a super small chance that could have happened if she slumped and caught her arms in perfectly.
But she'd have to survive.
When they found her, she was wedged in for like half an hour. Like she was basically head down between her legs kind of thing, like front, like wedged underneath the front thingy. You know what I mean? Kind of like she was kissing her ass to say goodbye. Or that. It was like she put her head between her legs in the moment, to brace almost. But she had a seatbelt on, so I don't know if that would be possible. But
it is, yeah.
And would you do? I don't know.
It's not something you'd naturally do if you weren't expecting it.
No, but you could get launched that way anyway because the two boys were on top of each other in the front, almost like they were pulling over, trying to get something beforehand.
I think she did it.
I think that too.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can say 100%. I think that, I couldn't personally say guilty if it was me, because even though I think that's probably the case,
I still think it should go to a fucking jury.
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid.
Yeah. I'd be a juror's worst, like an actual court case's worst one, because unless it's straight up, as it should be, like the law, unless it's straight up, no reasonable doubt in my mind.
Yeah. Are you convinced beyond a reasonable doubt is the most important part.
That to be the discussion about that court case. Is there enough doubt in that thing?
I think there's enough elements in there that would suggest some form of either pre-decided or post cover-up activity.
Yeah.
And again, the way that vehicle moves is so very much like someone is directing it straight at something.
They should be able to as well very easily just put her through some kind of test to see if she really has this pot thing too.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that hard to do with a medical expert, etc. So I think that's what the thingy would have to do if it ever could. Because there's talk about it might have to be redone or something.
Right.
Well, there was something else actually. Yeah, there was something else. But yeah. So that's a bit much on that though, but very interesting.
It is interesting.
It's an okay documentary. It's one of them. It's only an hour and a half, but pretty much what I just told you then with everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's one of
I
them.
don't know if
I
need
turned
to
it off
see
about 20 minutes early.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who just get really into that fucking criminal documentary stuff, and I find one or two of them interesting. I got in on the Tiger King thing when that was started.
Yeah, that was just because of the situation at the time. It was when we started lockdown.
Yeah, but it was also, genuinely interesting and with a bunch of really weird, wacky characters.
Yeah, it wasn't too...
The
that
rest
wasn't
of
a
them have
full-on
all
true
been
crime.
pretty sort of standard true crime stuff where it's like a bad person did a thing, or did the bad person do the thing?
Who did this thing?
Yes.
See, I won't say anything though because I actually really enjoy them. Netflix, I think, have the best ones when they're good. When they're good, they're the best ones.
When they're good, they're the best
But
ones.
they're not always good.
No.
It's a very hit and miss. But yeah, I like them. And I'm a big fan of all those kind of things. Although I do kind of shy away from that as topics nowadays. I think the other stuff is a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Your more offbeat, your weird stuff, your aliens and all that. And talk about aliens, actually. Without getting fully into it now, though. The second dump of files. Have you checked out any of them yet?
Second dump.
Trump has had a second dump. There's like over 3 hours of videos in this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Way too much to look at in an episode.
We'll have to find the best bits after other people have looked through.
I've got a little video that says that, apparently the 7 best or whatever.
Yeah.
So we can have a look at that later.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, like similar kind of stuff though. But there's talks of like, apparently the more interesting things in this is some of the documentation and all that, which I haven't fully looked into, to be quite honest, yet. Because there's just so much there. It's very, but there's a lot of just talk about the future ones. Could be like, a lot of smart people like that are in that kind of thing right now really think that it could be a build up to something,
more substantial, yeah.
Every time it's getting a bit more, like there's some stuff in this that is kind of crazy. I learned about something that was old that's recovered in this, the jellyfish UFO. Have you seen that one?
No.
It was a while back. I can show you that one quickly then. That can be a quick one.
Oh, no, we'll go back to that because I still want to.
Okay.
I want to make sure I get through some of my.
Go on. If you want to get onto that now, go ahead.
Yeah. If you're down.
Yeah, no,
I shall
good.
continue. So, nuclear wastes of time.
Yes.
It's a fairly standard topic to talk about nuclear weapons, especially at the moment. People like talking about big, scary nukes and how dangerous they will be and how they will wipe us all out.
Nuclear weapons.
If you look at the way certain people were planning on using nuclear weapons, they might just wipe themselves out.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah. So
hopefully the aliens will look after us anyway with that.
Yeah, exactly. So a little starting taste. Let's get into some of the fun ones. So
what is it we're talking about, though?
What we're talking about is nuclear weapons that have been designed and designed for a specific purpose that they are fucking useless for.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's
so not only is it going to cause a nuclear explosion, it's not going to complete the objective it was originally designed to complete.
That's just great.
Or
Doesn't
at least
do its job.
Not safely.
Wow. That's probably not its initial objective in that case.
Yeah. But regardless, we're going to dive into number 1, which is...
I will say, that's a good one to start with.
Yeah. It's a British one as well.
Oh.
So homegrown.
Oh, that's cool.
Because during the 1950s, the British came up with a plan to bury massive 10 kiloton nuclear landmines in Germany.
Okay.
This is post-World War II and things were hotting up during the Cold War.
Okay.
And
I see, yeah. It makes sense why they have all the availability.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we Brits were like, what would be a fantastic idea? If the Russians tried to invade, we would put down nuclear landmines in all of the areas where they would send troops through.
I mean, without even getting me saying anything and everyone else saying anything that's listening before you comment, and I understand as soon as you hear that, I understand the want to comment and explain why that's silly. I would like to point out for me and everyone else and you, straight away, that sounds like a dumb idea.
It's a very dumb idea.
That straight up does not sound like a smart idea.
Their plan was, basically...
For multiple reasons that, as previously aforementioned, pointed out, I don't need to point out.
Yeah, they were like, so what will happen is a bunch of Russians will try and cross through these areas. We'll nuke them all into oblivion so no one can get through those areas anymore. Problem solved. Russians can't invade.
Yeah, and
Except you've blown a quarter of your own fucking country up.
and what about the
nuclear
Is it
fallout?
clean?
No.
There you go.
No.
I mean, I assumed this was
1950s nukes
Yeah.
especially were dirty.
I assumed this was before we had clean nukes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So
Fucking
they
hell,
had a
man.
problem with
How
the...
does that get past the testing phase?
Oh, it gets worse.
How does that go?
It gets worse. Because they were like,
only
the
Germans,
only
so-
problem with a nuclear landmine, gentlemen, is it's going to be there for a very long time. And it's going to be in some very cold areas, which means that the triggering mechanism could freeze. How on earth would we prevent the trigger mechanism from freezing?
Set it on fire?
No! Chickens!
Okay.
What we'll do, we'll put a load of chickens in a coop inside the nuclear landmine. They will have enough food and water and resources to survive for up to an entire year. At which point we will replace the chickens. And the warmth of the chickens will keep the nuclear weapon warm and ready to be primed.
That is fucking mental. What the fuck? How? What the hell happened to people after the World War II? I thought people were supposed to get smarter. They're bringing everyone in so they can put their things together, paperclip, avoiding all the Nazi scientists because that was so smart.
Yeah.
And that's the best they can
That's the
do.
best they could do.
Fuck.
Natural body heat of chickens.
That had got to have been like an inside job to, the Russians are in there.
We will tell them to use chicken. If they use chicken, they will be stupid as shit.
That is fucking stupid as shit.
It is stupid as shit.
Wow.
Tactical nuclear chickens, mate.
That's the thing you choose to do, the way to keep
it's
it warm.
a fucking landmine. What if it just goes off for no fucking reason?
It doesn't even help anyway because you still got to go back and do that yearly.
Yeah. Imagine though, you're a German, you're driving on the Autobahn, you're just about to make your way into Austria. It's like, having a wonderful day, driving the BMW and doing 200 miles an hour in the fast lane, and this is perfectly legal. Germany is awesome. Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, in
Autobahn.
front of you, the entire road just detonates in a flash. And you're suddenly at the pearly gates driving your BMW straight at St. Nick. Not St. Nick, St.
Whoever's there, you
St.
don't know who's
Peter.
on shift that day.
Yeah, whoever's on
What are you
shift.
talking
Yeah. St. Peter. You're just fucking bombing right at him.
That's just the name of the company. People have this idea that it's one person there the whole time.
Yeah.
What one person is going to be on? What kind of life has he got? It's a 24/7 post.
Yeah, it is.
Like what? He's just there the whole time. No, it's a company. Get over, guys.
It's not actually 24/7. He just shuts up shop occasionally. There's a giant queue.
Oh, you just have to wait into- All right, yeah, I see.
He's just like, all right, lads, I've done like 260 of you for today. Fuck off.
Oh, so he's the only one that can allow people in. Yeah, there's just a giant queue in that case, and they hand out like, it's
You are not caller number 4,682 in the queue.
and because it's heaven as well, I'll be giving everybody like top-notch fucking beds to be waiting in.
Yeah.
I'll give them, your easy mattress, which you can get now with promo code SQUISHIT. No,
That'd be good.
no, that would be good.
If
Yeah.
any mattress companies do want to sponsor the show, you can have a sponsorship by just giving me a good mattress.
But right now, though, you know what a good mattress will help with? If you have a hangover, but what's better than having to deal with a hangover when you get it? Taking gummies that will stop you having your hangover before it even becomes a thing. 20% off with code SQUISHY right now at liqueur.com. Eat my ass. Continue, sorry.
And then
Slip that in there. Like, main topic, got to slip that in the middle.
next one, project.
Whoa.
Project Pluto.
Oh. Okay.
Hence the dog being on the screen. It did have a
Oh.
reason to be there.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'm sure that's what it was based on.
Project Pluto. Yeah, Project Pluto was a very stupid idea.
Oh, God.
They were like, you know what really sucks? We don't have a cruise missile that can just keep on going.
Fair.
They've all got a limited range. You can only get so much fuel onto an ICBM without, before it gets too slow.
Sounds like an issue, to be fair.
It's a problem.
It just sounds like a
It's
problem.
a big problem. So they figured they'd fix that by making the actual rocket itself also nuclear.
Okay.
So I've talked to you about this briefly before on one episode, that there was a lot of projects back in the day where they were trying to make nuclear-powered aircraft.
Right.
They would have basically a big plane with a nuclear reactor on board. And as the nuclear reactor heated up, it would produce a lot of heat that would then be transferred into the engines, which would be used to heat up and accelerate the air coming in and force a jet out the back. It was very efficient.
Yeah, makes sense.
You just have this one reactor and it can keep going forever. The only problem is that they had huge amounts of radiation just pouring out the back, because there are only two ways of doing it. There's the stage one, which is you have a nuclear reactor, it is pouring out radiation into the fucking atmosphere, and that heats up the stuff, and therefore you get a good rocket boost out of it.
Sounds like a problem for someone else, in my opinion.
Yeah. Then you have the second stage, which is you have a nuclear reactor, that is then transferring its heat into a bunch of water on board, like a steam engine, transferring that heat into the engine to therefore push the plane forward. That reduces the amount of radiation coming out the back, but it's still fucking substantial. So they stopped doing it. But Project Pluto, it's a cruise missile designed to blow shit up at the end of the world. Who gives a fuck if it's producing radiation?
Like I said, it sounds like somebody else's problem.
Yeah, stage one all the way, baby.
Yeah.
So they created a ICBM that could cruise across at like low altitudes far faster than any standard ICBM could, and while it was doing it, it would just rain like Chernobyl level radiation on everything below.
Wouldn't it have to start off in your friendly area, wherever you are? Maybe not your home country, but a base near
it has to launch with that as well.
Okay.
But if it's the end of the world, fuck it.
Well, it will be. But who's to say it would only be used then? Like what? Who? Yeah. Why are you assuming your own place is already dead in this situation?
It seems like a very counterproductive way to enter the battle.
It does. It really does.
We're all going to die anyway, so we may as well make it radioactive as shit.
I hope they've got secondary weapons, or they are the secondary weapons, sorry. I hope there's other things for second use.
I'm not even sure if they were.
Oh, God. There's gotta be.
It would fly at Mach 3 right above treetop level. Continuously and never stop.
Yeah, like I said, that sounds like, they're right. They've given up in this situation for some reason. This is the only time, hopefully, if that's the only time they use them, is when we're already nuclear to the point that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's what they mean.
Here's the other problem, though. It's also built, or planned to be built, at a time where they didn't really have good onboard computers. So this thing, you just sort of launch it at your target, it drops the bomb, and then it just sort of keeps going.
Oh, the bomb falls off of the thing.
Yeah, the bomb falls off, it delivers its payload, and then fucking Project Pluto, also known as the Flying Crowbar, just keeps going. And keeps going.
Oh, yeah, as long as it's not pointed towards any of their friendly areas, who cares?
It's going to keep... The Earth is circular. It's going to keep
going
back around.
It won't make it that far.
It legit will.
I won't.
Because it's got a reactor on it that never stops producing energy.
You hit something first. They have mountains. You said it's only a treetop level, to be fair. It's going to hit mountains.
Yeah.
It's going to hit something.
It might hit mountains.
Oh, very likely.
Yeah.
Or, a big tree. Even, apparently.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, cool.
The next one is, I'm not going to lie, it's something that I think would be kind of cool in a story sense.
Right.
But maybe not in practice.
Right.
It's the SADM, the nuclear backpack.
Okay.
This actually exists, by the way. They made these.
I've seen everything you're on about. Oh, you mean like it's not just a theory, this is definitely
this
been
has
made.
actually been made.
Got ya.
They've got pictures of this in museums. The actual casing for the nuclear backpack.
Oh, so it's an old thing then.
Yeah, it's not got a whole nuke in it, but it's the actual casing. And it just literally looks like a big barrel drum, essentially like covered in lead and stuff to prevent it from being detected.
What's the use for this then?
The planned idea was to deliver it to, say, a bunch of Navy SEALs or to the SAS. You'd have them infiltrate a area that needed to be nuked. They would deploy the nuclear...
so it was like a bomb.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And just walk out.
It's just a bomb. Fucking hell. It's just basically the same as a nuclear version of a guy getting on a train over here and getting off and, starting a bomb.
Yeah.
The bombs are normally fine before they leave the house. People don't realise that. But,
But regardless, it's if you've ever played Helldivers, anyone, it's like having one of the portable hell bombs, essentially.
That's mental. I mean, I will say, though, out of all of them, that makes the most sense.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Which is why I put that one there, because the next one, the one that I think is probably my favourite, makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever.
Yeah, you went for some sensory in the middle. I get what you're doing. I get it.
Yeah. Because this next one...
Not so much, baby.
...is dumb as shit. So, it's called the Davy Crockett.
Okay.
The Davy Crockett...
I've heard of that fella.
Yeah. It was named after the man Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
But it doesn't...
Well, I don't think David Crockett was a real man. I think there was a story from the... Thomas Sawyer, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, no, David Crockett. No, I'm thinking of Thomas Sawyer. I think David Crockett is a real person, sorry. I think David Crockett was a guy from American history.
That makes sense.
Sorry.
Either way, it makes sense. But regardless, I don't think he would do what the weapon does.
Shooting myself. I'm working myself into a shoot brother.
So the image that is on the thumbnail, if you can just pop it straight back up again, just a little bit. In the bottom right corner, that is Colonel Volgin from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, okay. Anyone that doesn't know who that is, like me, won't care anyway.
Yeah. He's a bad guy, and he is the first person who introduced me to the Davy Crockett. That is what he is holding in his hands right there.
Right, okay.
So the Davy Crockett was a one-man personal nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
You could carry it in a backpack, aim it at the enemy, and fire a tactical nuke.
Right, okay. Oh, right, I see. So it's like an RPG.
It's an RPG with a nuclear warhead on it.
How old were they?
They were... I can't remember.
Roughly.
Let me find it again. Davy Crockett.
Because that doesn't seem... To be quite honest, once again, that actually makes sense to me. That's kind of on the same level as the backpack bomb.
So... The problem with the
that looks old then.
Though, yeah,
oh, okay.
It was post World War II, so it was. I think it was.
Everything is post World War II.
Yeah, no, I think it was 1950.
That was after World War II. I guess
yeah,
that's the best way of saying that.
I think it was like 1954. Was when they were fucking around with this little object.
Right. Okay.
Basically,
that's too early.
Yeah, it is, because the propellant that they used only got it far enough to avoid the blast.
What?
If the wind was blowing towards you, you would suddenly get hit with a shitload of nuclear fallout.
Well, don't then. In that case, only shooting downwind. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. You just need more skill to use this. That's okay.
The other idea they had was strapping it to a jeep, so that when you were on a tactical exfiltration, you could have someone on the back of the jeep, aim it, fire it, and then gun it.
Shoot it out the back and you drive forwards. Yeah. Fuck, okay. If you happen to do that, then I think it's a bad idea in general.
Now, with modern weapons, the Davy Crockett, unfortunately, could be quite a viable weapon.
I don't even think you'd need that. You could probably make bigger booms without that.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Could you go clean as well?
You could
obviously
have a drone carry a Davy Crockett.
Yeah,
and just fly it into shit.
And you go clean nukes as well. You don't need to go dirty nukes nowadays too, which is lucky that we didn't have that happen before. So at least if nuke things happen now, it's more likely to be a cleaner nuke.
Yeah, but clean is a relative term. It's still very radioactive for the next 50 years.
50 years is better than...
It's better than 1,000.
Yeah. That's a hell of a lot better. It's not a world ender, that isn't.
No.
Well, if it takes the whole world, then it probably would be. But you know what I'm saying. Not instantly. Anyway,
But
yeah.
I can't think of a stupider idea than a rocket. That, by the way, quite often, have you ever seen an RPG? They fucking fail.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of videos of that. It's
So
amazing.
you're just going to have a nuclear bomb drop in front of you. It's a fucking terrible idea.
Yeah. I think the better idea would be go in a helicopter and just drop the thing out.
Yeah.
I don't even mean shoot it, I mean just drop it out.
Drop it, yeah.
The same thing's going to happen. Alright, go on.
So that's my personal favourite from the list. There's a couple more here that
It's a
are,
shame
like,
because, yeah, I
honourable
can,
mentions.
like you said, if it was done now, cool idea. It's all
Yeah.
about timing, that is.
Yeah.
Way too early, that is. Though.
Way too early, yeah. There's the Air 2 Genie. That was an unguided air-to-air nuke. So they were like, well, the Russians could invade over the top of the North Pole. And so what we could do is we could have a bunch of nuclear launchers in Alaska. And whenever they tried to make the trip, we would just fire nukes into the sky and wipe out the entire bomber battalion.
I swear, they really think Alaska will save them in some situation.
Also, in 1957...
Canada would make more sense.
where
there.
they didn't have missile tracking, they were just firing rockets with nukes out into the fucking sky, hoping it would hit.
Well, I mean, they're only firing them towards Russia. I mean, I understand why they don't care that much.
Fair.
You know, if you're going to fire them anywhere and not care, that's the right way to go.
Imagine the fireworks Greenland would be
No
seeing.
offence, Russia.
Yeah.
You're not watching anyway, you can't. I think a lot of offence to Russian government.
Yeah. Putin, you still owe me for that fucking poker game.
Oh, yeah. Still owe me for that porking.
The new... Have we even introduced who we were? I don't know if we did.
I don't think we did, actually.
No.
Well, I'm your comedic baby face. You play a bit laughing stock. Big dick as well. That fella there, KD Hinken.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Nathan Parish. Man of 1,000 voices. Not all of them are in my head.
Nath one.
There we go.
Gangster boy.
Um,
Pop. Nath one. Hot. Pop. Chav's got a stab.
and
Shank.
There was also the atomic demolition munitions.
What?
So
Atomic demolition munition.
munitions.
Atomic demolition munition.
Atomic demolition munitions.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's a
good.
band there.
It is a band name, isn't
It's
it?
a
So basically, taking on from the Russian idea of blowing up the idea in Germany of blowing up the area so that the Russians couldn't get through, they were like, great idea. What if we just make the nukes even bigger and just wipe it out so it becomes a huge, giant nuclear valley that they can't cross?
Okay. Right, okay.
Just fucking...
Like a mega level moat.
Just a mega level nuclear moat.
Alright, I'm saying it's a worse idea. Where would this moat exist, though?
Between Russia and Germany.
Also known as Russia and Germany. Okay. And
And not to mention how many nukes you'd have to detonate to make that trench.
oh, yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
They want to make their own giant Grand Canyon, really.
Which brings me on to the final part of
It
this.
might be
which-
easy to just tick all the plates, to be honest.
Yeah. Which isn't military. Because people were thinking about doing this for just, construction reasons.
Eons.
There was a guy who worked with, what's his face? Who was the guy who was in... Oh, Oppenheimer. Yeah, he was working with Oppenheimer, right? No. There's a different guy. The guy who worked with Oppenheimer and suggested they created the H-bomb instead of the original, or whichever bomb it was. Like, Oppenheimer was working on a type of nuclear weapon that would only produce the Hiroshima-type bomb. This guy was talking about basically a fusion reaction bomb, which would be a lot bigger, like the Tsar bomber. But his entire plan was basically, well, the Panama Canal's starting to get a little bit like, chock-a-blocked at the moment. It's difficult to get stuff in and out. So what we should do, we should make a brand new Panama Canal and make it using nuclear weapons. Yeah.
Okay.
So his plan was basically create
do that, though?
a giant canal by layering nuke after nuke after nuke after nuke in a line and just blowing the piece to Kingdom Come.
So I'm guessing you must know there's water underneath it or something. Yeah,
No, not even.
You're gonna worry about the water
add
later.
the water.
Oh, okay.
Add the water later, bro.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Yeah,
And the
we'll just
nuclear
make a hole.
fallout, which will mean no
Are we
one
covered
will...
by the water? We're about
Yeah, the
wash that
water,
away.
the water that the ships will be going through.
Yeah, and you'll be catching your fishes from.
Yep.
There, yeah.
It's genius.
That same one.
This guy basically retired in, abject poverty because he was just obsessed with trying to nuke everything. And everyone was like, dude, relax.
Well, that sounds like something the government would love, to be honest.
Yeah, now they would.
Now they, well, yeah.
Not so much them.
Okay, yeah, now they, as long as they're keeping it quiet, you
Yeah.
know. Then they'd be fine with it.
But that's basically it. For me, the best one is still just the Davy Crockett.
That's coolest.
It's just so stupid.
So stupid, but so viable as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Too early for it. It was before its time. It's like me, before my time.
I don't know if it's before its time though, because like even now, if you started using tactical nuclear warheads, which people have like mentioned on occasion, like Trump's talked about it, Putin's talked about it, it's like, yeah, but it's still a nuke, isn't it? And like that feels like an escalation. Once you've done a tactical nuke, a full-blown nuke doesn't seem that that bad.
I don't know. I mean, isn't that like? Wouldn't the difference be that one's like cleaner, or
Well, a tactical
smaller?
nuclear warhead is probably about the same size as Hiroshima, but yeah, a lot cleaner.
That's smaller. Yeah, Hiroshima's the biggest little thing. Chill
Whilst
out.
a modern nuclear warhead that's designed to like wipe out continents essentially is like a fucking, I don't know, it's like 50 to 100 times bigger than Hiroshima.
You're going to they need to chill a little bit. It's not that bad. What am I moaning for?
Because there's a lot of radiation.
You don't know. If it's a clean one, you don't know that.
It's still pretty radioactive.
Pretty nice and clean and toasty.
Ooh.
We don't know.
AI,
Look
let's
at
get
what it
AI
is.
viewers, guys. That seems like
Stream boot.
a great idea.
That means a grubby Harnessa 69 got himself some AI viewers,
Yeah.
and now they're constantly posting for
On
it.
his thing, yeah.
Or he looked at it, to be honest, he quite just looked at it, in all honesty. I get it.
Maybe, but regardless, I'm not getting AI viewers. I want real people viewing
Well, you
this.
know what, our fingers aren't coming up to that here, the things that are asking, giving the Badoo thing, you know, so they can give us money if they want, human real monies.
Oh, the Ko-fi.
I have to go, Ko-fi, that's it, sorry, yeah, not
Yeah.
Badoo. Badoo's a goddamn dating app, I think,
Oh.
or something like that.
No.
Something like that. I still need to look at but you know, it's like a housegame. Modern dating is online.
Yeah.
It's
It's
good
not
old-
good.
The good old days, man. We just go to a bar and hit on people.
Yeah, those days are gone.
Apparently, it's wrong to do.
No, you have to know that you got some kind of chat thing going before you can even meet in person anymore.
That was all your stuff then, did you
And
say?
even then, they think you're a rapist. So
You know, who knows what if they're true or wrong or not, who on about, I don't know.
yeah,
But, you
who's
know,
to say?
who is to say? Did you like my ability to blow your mind before the podcast? I was going to do
It
it.
was quite impressive.
I actually could do the trick now, actually, because I do have a phone, but with my phone, so it wouldn't be as impressive. I feel like you'd be like, well, he just knows there's an app on there.
Yeah.
Basically, I learned how to do an Oz Perlman trick. I gave him my phone. He had his phone, and he was scrolling for what do you want to tell him? He was scrolling for a name.
Scrolling for a name without looking at it, and then he goes, I'll tell you what, I'll just give me that for a sec.
No, not going into the whole fucking thing. I'm saying, basically what I did was, I managed to figure out who he'd stopped the thing on from his own contact book, and I Oz Perlman'd it, and I managed to figure out.
Yeah.
I saw, like, you know, I kept seeing Practical Jokers and that little ferret fucker one, but he was just a bit longer. I was like, James Merrill. I shouldn't say that. I'm so sorry that person for saying your name, but
I don't think he'll care.
cool. Don't tell him how it was done, though, because I did let him know how it was done.
Yeah.
And that's mainly because there has been a whole movement lately where people, especially, funny enough, other magicians, trying to expose Oz Perlman for daring to be a magician. No, we are going to expose you mentalist man for not being a true psychic and for doing magic.
Yeah,
it's not cool.
That's a similar thing to what happened
what we do.
when Darren Brown started, to be honest.
It's almost like when people get, popular, it's like, well, hold on, we're not all popular too. We can do similar stuff. Why
Yeah.
do you get to be popular?
Why do you get to be popular? Because you figured out the angle. Because they figured out the angle, motherfucker.
Yeah, just how to make
You
it
didn't
popular.
figure out the angle. He figured out the angle. Fuck off.
Well, it's not even the angle, it's just a better showman probably
Yeah,
when
and
it
the
comes down to it.
personality comes
Yeah,
down
that's
to
what
it and
it is.
stuff, yeah.
You can know how to do the things. Like, I know how to do the things then. I bet the amount of personality I put into both things when I did it was probably more than a bunch of them do anyway, just because a lot of these people forget to have personality.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's a good person. I'm not saying I have a good personality, but I'm saying there's a personality there, But yeah, it's very much that. It seems that a lot of people are just pissy at him for being good and for doing well, because all they're doing is exposing. But I'm not even going to say the name of the thing, or because I now know a nice permanent trick because I watched that video.
Yeah.
And it's just not really fair. That's not. And it was exposed by another magician because he was annoyed at what Osperm was doing, faking people and all this. I'm like, what are you on about?
It's a trick, dude.
He literally said, it'd be different if he was saying, oh, I'm psychic, I'm doing all this. He literally says, I am not psychic.
This is a trick.
This is a trick.
Yeah.
Without fully saying that word, because you don't want to be reminding someone the whole time this is fake,
But it's like there was a Darren Brown thing, going back to Darren Brown, where he predicted the lottery. And he spent an entire hour telling you, using mathematics and codes and things like this and mental gymnastics, of how he was going to be able to predict the lottery.
Right.
And then he got it right. And then he went, now, it would have been impossible for me to do this in any other way, unless, of course, I knew someone who worked in the lottery. And it shows a picture of someone who's like, their face is blanked out. And he goes like, and then, of course, I would have had to have rigged the machine, which means I would have had to have access to a machine. And then, like, I think, like, a thing drops behind him and there's a machine behind him. And it's like, he's just telling you, like, none of this is real. Look behind the fucking curtain. You know what I mean?
This is the point, they're not, but all that other shit is not true.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when I was doing it to you, I was trying to make out, like, I'm figuring it out and stuff. Because otherwise, it's kind of obvious, ain't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Once it's explained, it's like, oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, and once it's explained, it's like, that's so simple and
Yeah.
stupid. You're not doing anything impressive.
No.
That's kind of the point, you figure out simple ways of doing these things. I appreciate that. And then it's just people that, can't. It'd be like us getting pissy at good comic.
Excuse me,
Yeah, it'd almost be like us being average level comedians complaining about, oh, look at how crap the comedy working of Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
Tom
look at that guy filling
Segura.
out stadiums. He's not a good comedian at all.
Joe Rogan, Bob. Okay, actually, no. Sometimes they're right. I'll take that one back. But
Sometimes
they are bang on the money.
Sometimes they get it right.
Yeah. Brendan Sharp wasn't cool. I admit that. He shouldn't have gone into it either. So not always wrong.
I don't think Brendan Shaw should have given up on comedy entirely.
No, I didn't say that.
I think he should keep going at it. He should just not maybe do a special when he's like 3 years into it.
Yeah. That was a huge thing.
That's not a good idea.
I would never think about doing that.
No.
Never, man. Even if
The
it was
only
3
people who
years
think about
fully
doing
working
that,
every night still would know.
The only people who think about doing that are people who are like deluded.
I'm trying to get into it way too quick and...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They may have
I've
enough
got a load of
for it.
material that works. It's like, yeah, but it's not like high quality material. You got to keep writing material. You got to keep writing and writing and writing and writing until you get better.
I suppose that's the debate now, though, because like in the past, like when it was like young, back in the day, you couldn't do that. You couldn't like release like a YouTube kind of thing and all that. Do it like a special.
I think if you've got some old material that you don't want to use anymore, then do a video and put it on YouTube. Definitely.
Problem with that as well, though, isn't it? Is that's material that you don't deem as good anymore. So then
I don't know if
the way you're looked at is going to be based on that straight away.
I think if you're still proud of it, though, there's no problem. And you can always delete stuff as you go along. You can like have a roller coaster or a rolling track rather of stuff that you don't. You know?
Yeah, have it like delete straight away like Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Go like, just don't do like the Chris D'Elia typing and realise on the stream, they can copy it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
Hang on, you can screen.
That was amazing, that was. Once again, that doesn't necessarily prove like, pedo type stuff.
No.
But it definitely proves, that's not good.
Yeah, because he was fucking around
manslagging.
He was fucking around behind his wife.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's all the same similar things.
Yeah. She stuck with him though, and now they've got kids.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's interesting.
No, yeah, very much so. Did you see actually the Aidan Ross guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have you seen his recent issue he had on his? He had like a boxing promotion that he's been doing, and he had a show like I don't know if it was last weekend or on before. I've only recently seen it. I think it might be even last weekend. And he had two boxers. One was somebody that was old from a meme. I think it might have been that one with all the black people. Which one of them in it apparently? And the other one was Ray J, an old singer type guy, and they had their match.
Ray J makes the Raycons.
Hmm?
I think Ray J made Raycon.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
that's why they're called Raycon.
He obviously got screwed in the deal then if he's taking these kind of fights, to be honest with you, man. So, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to find it and show you, like, the conversation that happened. So, it got to, like, the second round. In the first round, the one guy just wasn't hitting the one guy, basically. But I say, it's fucking, it's the first round. I see that loads in boxing and UFC where they're not doing a lot of connections, especially in boxing with shorter rounds.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're trying to figure each other out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Ray J boxing controversy. Should work for it. Okay. Oh, here it is somewhere. It's probably it. Okay. So basically, the idea is, did he just admit he was pissed off after it, did he just admit to the world that it was supposed to be a rigged fight?
Mm.
So that's the way you want to look at it, or, that's what's going on in it.
Hey, security!
Ray J just...
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. I'll find it. But, he got up and he just... There you go, here we go.
You done got a good-ass haircut and then came here and got stunned.
I thought we had a plan. Like that? For real? I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but damn, we took a L tonight.
You done got a good-ass haircut and then came here and got stunned.
I thought we had a plan.
That was a short version of it. But yeah, he goes on a little bit more with the same kind of basic stuff.
Yeah.
So I had a plan. Like, is that just him being confused because of the giant lump on his head too, though? Probably not.
He could be talking to his trainer as well, potentially.
No, he was talking to him.
Oh.
He said his name.
Oh.
Yeah. And obviously, it's Aidan Ross's promotion.
Yeah.
Would any of that support? People are like, why would he do that to risk his $1 million thing? I'm like, why would a booker, what the owner of the show, whatever you want to call it, the promoter, etc., why would he try and make his show as entertaining as possible rather than ending instantly? Like, I feel like people complained that with the recent MMA show, for example, on Netflix.
Yeah.
I wonder why. That would never happen though, because there's never been sports where people do that, like wrestling.
No.
And that wasn't even the only thing as well, because Sean Strickland was also commentating with him on the night, and the more and more the night went on, he was just like, I'm so disappointed in myself for agreeing to do this. And in the end, he just left during the middle of a fight. He just got up and left.
Holy shit.
Like little people doing matches and shit. It was mental.
That's not a good look.
Yeah, I trust if it's too much for him. Too much for freaking Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
My God. Yeah, that made me happy that did. I did enjoy that quite a lot, that bit.
Fucking hell.
Very much not a good idea. But I totally believe it could happen.
I mean,
Probably happened loads. I mean, we've already seen it from the Mike Tyson thing and that was definitely rigged.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think Anthony Joshua was to a point, but actually Joshua, or at least Jake Paul thought it was anyway. Jake Paul definitely thought it was rigged.
Yeah.
I just thought, yeah, sure, man, go. Pow!
Yeah.
Pow, pow!
I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you at all.
What do you say, bitch? Okay, I can just turn it off, Okay. You think I need the money? Oh, great, no man. You see the Pope complaining about AI.
No.
The Pope. I haven't actually watched it yet. I'll bring it up. Pope telling people to
Not use AI.
Yeah. Actually, I've got it on the reaction thing. Actually, don't remind me. Some of the other things are on there too. Let me just find my thing, and I'll be right with it.
Artificial intelligence already touches many areas of
I had a
our
feeling
lives
like you gone a
and
lot
affects
quieter
the-
suddenly.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to figure out what.
I'm also tired.
Yeah.
I can do it. I'll get my second win soon.
Here we are. Okay, let me find this. I haven't put it on, have I? There we go. Well, Pope Leo, that's it. That's the fella now.
Decisions that shape human coexistence. It is also dramatically changing how war is waged. Other very troubling voices have also reached me about increasingly autonomous weapons systems, practically beyond any human reach to govern them effectively. I hear very troubling accounts of algorithms that can block access to healthcare, employment, and security on the basis of data tainted.
Okay, right now, this honestly, this just sounds like someone's granddad complaining about words they've heard. I've heard people mention algorithms and how it can combat and stop this. I don't even want to listen anymore.
Have you seen Terminator?
It's going to take us all. We're not
it's the end of humanity, and Sarah Connor gets all fucked up.
Oh, damn, man. No, that's just, nice, like...
I get what he's trying to say.
I mean, well, actually, let's get to the end of what he's trying to say. I feel like he is just a bit, blabbing on a bit right now.
For humanity. Let's not fear artificial intelligence, but constantly keep the question of the human in play. We cannot be careless with our most powerful
that's exactly the same kind of shit that you hear from fucking tech CEOs.
Yeah, they sound like suddenly you're defending it.
It's not even that. It's like this is the most generic thing you could possibly say about AI.
What?
He's just like, it's going to be useful, but let's keep the human element, guys. Let's do that, guys. Like, dude, it's artificial intelligence, it's not human, really.
It was...
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Carry on, sorry.
No, I was just saying it's not really human intelligence.
No, I saw
it's based off of human intelligence.
It's not the same thing at all, is it? Like, it's you can't really compare. I saw something about trying to compare like the two. It's like how, we take years to learn something normally or months, whereas computers just learn them instantly, and we have to then teach it to somebody else on a computer. When one person learned it, all of them learn it.
And paste the data, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, I don't think it's quite the same, no. I think you might be oversimplifying it all a little bit here.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's exactly the situation right now. I don't think it would ever be quite the situation.
No.
I don't fully understand how. That's not the thing. I'm sorry. I keep thinking and I keep going back to this lately. AI is not the thing I think we need to worry about at all right now.
Okay.
I'm not even saying we need to worry about it, but I think the thing we still need to be paying attention to and stop not, I said free then, stop not paying attention, stopping paying attention to the UFO things.
Yeah.
Because I've done it myself with this last one. There was so much in it, and it's like, okay, I don't know how I'm even going to start looking at this.
Yeah, but other people will.
Yeah, and this, so we can look at the thingy in a minute, actually.
Yeah.
But there was something else I did see before that I think was even before these dumps, but on like a recent thing. From an old one, but sorry, it was included in some of these too. And I've got it here, but I thought there was somewhere else that I had this as well. Not just a... Oh, yeah, I did. Cool.
On January 9th, 2024.
Okay, I'm gonna... In the nicest way. You can get a lot of this. I discovered a channel called Skywatch TV as well, which is like just fully into the alien stuff and that. And it's been doing a lot of coverings of the newer stuff, with the actual... Seems to be someone that cares about the facts from the things I have seen anyway. I mean, look, you can see right here, he just made a correction and saying it's not just, but saying it's not Jeremy Corbell, like I said in the video, it's Jeremy Corbell instead. I made a mistake there. I was editing late at night. So little things like that. I'm like, okay, you care about facts.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm getting into it. This is a thing that came out 2024, it was declassified, January. Jellyfish UFO. Just one of them ones that just looks kind of different, you know. We've always seen a lot of the same ones, the things flying off the little balls. As cool as they are, when you realise what they are, I've tried to learn and understand a bit more of this this visual stuff now, because this is what most of them are in. And this is the interesting thing with this is, because it's older, people have already trawled through the info. It can't be seen by the naked eye at all, and it's quite large as well. So this is just it. I forget where it was. I feel like somewhere like Afghanistan. See the dogs there are in dark.
Yeah.
Which means, oh, for God's sake, the dogs are in dark then, and it's because as it goes past, you could see that it's fluctuating. As it's going, like it's going from black to light, even as it's going past those dogs that are staying black. So you could before that assume maybe, you know, they're going from different visions because they're staying the same temperature. You can tell that that thing is just going hot, cold, you know. So I did find it then, didn't I? There we go. So look at that. I'll go back a bit for you there. So this is your jellyfish ball. All the things at the bottom stay completely still as this moving. Like this, it popped up after it did this. It went in some water, stayed there for like 18 minutes, and then just shut off. And they were able to like line up the fingers while afterwards. It's just such a weird one when you could look at some of them, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's just a really strange looking one, you know. Shall I have a look, see if I've got anything of the recent ones as well then? I think I should do, but I'm not actually seeing them here.
I always find the idea of a biological alien very interesting. Like a biological ship.
Is that what you're looking at with that then? Is that how you feel about that?
Not even maybe a ship, maybe just literally an entity that is able to sort of move in a way that we're not aware of.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because people go, oh, well, that's impossible. It's like, but as we've mentioned before on this podcast, there's nebulas that can contain all of the ingredients necessary for life.
Yeah.
So if that's the case and something evolves in that vacuum, is it completely impossible that it would evolve a way to manipulate space-time? If that's a way of... like, things on our planet do things that are just as fucking weird as that. Fucking plants get all of their energy from the sun.
Yeah, I thought you were saying there's all these different ways that everything gets there. Yeah, it's crazy.
How does it turn fucking sunlight into sugar?
Yeah.
That's fucking miraculous. Oh, he's moving. No, but it's you know, like if it's involving in a completely different environment, there's no telling what it could do.
We used to believe like I remember like back when I was younger, they used to always say, you know, everything has to be like carbon-based life forms and that, and then at some point they like discovered an arsenic-based one or something like that.
Silicon would work, and then you can also have different types of blood. You could have a copper blood.
Well, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. It just proves the point that we don't.
You can replace water with ammonia as well.
What?
In certain things, you could use ammonia in exactly the same way bodies use water. In fact, it could be more stable and produce less oxidants.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it just all of it to me just says over and over, and people are complaining of people that aren't listening to the UFO stuff. You know, we think that we know everything. There's nothing else to know. Like, you know, if it doesn't fit to the idea of what we think, then it can't be real.
Yeah.
But that's constantly being disproven, and yeah, scientists are just as bad from I think something you just said then. I don't know what it was, but this is some of the new stuff then from the recent things. I think these are a few different videos from them. There's ones that you'll like as well that are specifically, and I think I've got to say it on the book. I've got to say somewhere. I'll have a look in a minute. Of one going. Oh, I know where it is actually. I could get that first for you. I know exactly where it is. For God's sake. Okay, I might have to pull that window shut in a minute or not.
Maybe.
Alright, do it now. Okay.
We can survive.
Okay. So I know that there's a thing on here. Let me just quickly find it. It should be at the There it is. Okay, I'll get this first. This is from a spherical UAP over Afghanistan that's going in and out of the clouds from the 23rd November 2020. This is something I saw from a guy, I know something else, I can't remember who it was, some scientisty guy. And then he was just saying from these 3 hours of videos, which I've got all of the 3 hours on there, but it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What do we do with that? This is the one that he said was specifically the most interesting video. A few of the ones I've seen, I don't know about that, but let me get onto it then. Okay. So he's going in and out of the clouds.
Yeah.
I think they said this is from above.
It's definitely fucking circular.
Yeah. It wasn't a long one, but they like to have a few different views like this. Just coming in and out of the clouds with no propulsion coming out, at all. There's nothing coming off it, like heat-wise.
That's so weird.
And it's hard to know, obviously, with it being black there, that can either mean that it's hot or cold. It's kind of, we don't know right now looking at it. But looking at the other stuff, though, we don't see anything, obviously, biological we'd know then. Without all
it dives back
all the
into the
information
clouds
around
and
it.
doesn't get seen again. It's like it knows it was being tracked, but it had to pull a manoeuvre.
There's other ones as well, that somewhere in there that are specifically ones go in and out of the water. Like there's a bunch of them ones as well in there.
That is very, very, very interesting.
Yeah, a lot of these ones are, to be fair. Let's have a quick look at these new ones. Oh, let's get rid of that. Okay. And these are obviously some of the other ones that came out from it. See if there's any... No, there's not going to be any audio telling us anything. Which is obviously
They're
the issue
tracking
all the
4
time.
objects.
That one, yeah,
moving in synchronised.
Or
What the fuck?
are they tracking things like that? Or is it one thing and we can't see the thing connecting them in the middle?
Yeah, because it's got some kind of invisible shield over it.
As considering with that jellyfish one we just looked at, that was invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no context to a lot of these at the moment right now. There is context. It's just going, from the sounds of it, it's going in and figuring out what fits with what, That's why I haven't actually gone in and looked at the raw files. I might actually have a look at that. It might be interesting to do.
That is very interesting.
These are the ones that seem to be picked out by Forbes, I think it is. This is.
Yeah.
Is it actually? It can't be Forbes that one, is it? It's Forbes breaking news. Okay, why are they one of the ones covering, man? It's the people that are deciding to cover this. It's crazy. It'd never be the people you'd imagine it to be.
No.
Because it's just the people that are, running their things. They're like, oh, I like this. I saw like different news people. English. I've actually seen it on English things now. English news things.
That's interesting.
First one I saw it on.
Because they usually just fucking dismiss it.
Yep. There's apparently a big call right now for Starmer to release our stuff. Hey, Starmer.
May as well do it if he's going out the fucking door.
Hey, and he's trying not to. So that's the best time to be trying to
get on the good books.
Get on the good books, and that's not the worst way.
Yeah.
I have learned, recently that there might be better welfare things from Labour that I didn't realise were a thing. But at the same time, though, while I appreciate that, as I'm caring for somebody, it's big picture. That's a lot of the reason for our immigration stuff being taken advantage of too.
Unfortunately,
or have to buy products because of the immigration as well. However you want to look at it.
Oh, okay. Is that under the water?
It could be. See, with this, it's hard to just know anything on it.
Or is that the same thing from a different angle?
I think a lot of this, to be honest, might be the same incident from what it was saying. This might be the same incident on all different angles.
It looks like
being followed for a while.
3 on the right.
Yeah, I did mean to say that to you. This is 8 minutes of the 3 hours, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. It says that it came from the recent
This
drop.
is interesting, but it's nowhere near as interesting as that fucking crystal clear circular fucking craft moving in and out and fucking a cloud. Yeah. That was so detailed.
I mean, let's have a quick look on the long video, see if we can pick anything out, as we're on here. I think there's a lot of photos and stuff, ain't there? Oh, what's some of that stuff?
That looks interesting.
Here are videos released in Pentagon's second batch of UFO files. Okay, I've seen this one. I thought this was from the first one.
That looks like the same one we were looking at before.
Yeah, that's in the first one, isn't it? Maybe it's like a different angle or something, a different camera.
Instantaneous acceleration.
Oh, okay.
So they're
That's
tracking it.
bolting it. It's really hard to understand these until you try and realise some of the stuff it's going past and realise how fast that's going.
Yeah.
Because they're also panning at the same time, which makes it look slower. And you really have to think about it.
And
It's just... Whoa! Did you see that then?
Just fucking gone.
Did you see the light of that?
Yes.
I thought it was doing
Like
it the
it was
first
breaking
time.
through some kind of barrier.
Wow.
So
It
it
went
pulls
up.
up and then flash. Look, you can see it going off to the right.
Yeah, yeah. Caught
Fuck
it.
me.
Damn. That's... Wow. That's cool.
Holy
That's
shit.
very cool. She's going to go up and pop off. 50 new videos, apparently. It seems like it's more than 50.
Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't even see it then, I couldn't even see it that time somehow. White edge... Okay, hold on. White edge threshold enhancement in attempt to highlight UAP shape. Okay, I didn't realise that there was actually some explanation in this.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think they'll all be like this, to be honest.
I think that might be CBS's part.
And we won't just watch these, we'll watch some of them and then maybe do it ongoing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is something they've done to it to add to it, the UAP. It's going quick. Is this the same thing, actually?
I don't know.
I think this might be the same thing again.
It might be, yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
it is.
Yeah, you can see it shoot off to the right.
This is the same
That's
one
bizarre,
again, too.
man. And then he looks and it's gone.
Oh, it's at lower speed now.
Here
We
go.
don't need to see that.
Oh, no, we do, because
Okay,
watch,
okay.
it's going to do the zip to the right, and we can actually see it do it. Here we go.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's
In literally
completely-
like 3 or 4 frames, it's out of the fucking image.
Yeah, you can tell there's just whatever it's doing, it's just not being able to be picked up by the camera. It could look nothing like that in real life then.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't.
No.
Because the camera just
It's
cannot
probably
deal
just
with it.
picking up a trail.
Yeah, the camera cannot deal with that.
I mean, shit, if it's potentially able to move faster than the speed of light, it might leave light behind.
That's gone 25%. You want this still?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't pause it this time. Unless you want me.
Look at this exact... Look at it!
Yeah. It's amazing, man. Jesus Christ, man.
No, we don't.
We don't need
Oh,
to see
actually,
that.
no, hang on.
Okay, fine.
I do like this one. There it is. Right, here we go.
Let's have a new go fast. Wow.
Fuck me.
That is mental. Even when it's in 5% speed though,
It's still fast.
quick. Look at that.
Like, so
5%
frame by
speed
frame.
and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames and it's out.
Wow. That's
At 60 frames a second, or probably more. Might be 120.
And it's pointless trying to figure it out because it's just what it looked like. It's more than that,
Yeah.
Or less, whatever it is. More. Okay, no, this is the same one, I think. I think this is the same one
I
again.
don't know if it is. Oh, no.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck me.
Okay, I understand they really like this one. I get it. Maybe this is why it's... Fuck's sake, man.
We're not watching the full original clip.
Oh, this is something different at least, finally. Okay, yeah, I think I went too far. Okay,
Oh, there it is, yeah. So this is a new one, okay.
Is it supposed to be a new one?
UAP 2021. We've
That's
gotta
what the other
remember
one
that.
said.
Did it? Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's from a different angle.
It could just be a different video just in the same year then. Yeah, because these are different ones now, but... I swear this was the same... I swear this is what he went to after. What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck? It's a mega flash. I know there's one on here where the UAP gets blown up. That could just be the camera fucking up, to be honest, actually. Now we're looking
Could
at
be.
it. I think that was. So, cool, but you can't really see much in it.
No.
If it just shoots off again, then interesting, sure. But, oh, is this just the same one again? See, I'm really not sure now. Is this just the full version?
Maybe.
Is he going to zoom in now? No, he can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they can't track him. I know that's one thing that they have, an issue they have with them. Just not being able to track him. There's no audio either, okay. I'm going to leave the audio on in case anything comes up. Okay.
I mean, this one's a bit meh.
Yeah, I'm going to get the mouse and go past it.
We've seen some pretty staggering shit, and this is a bit, that's the one we saw earlier, isn't it? Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one with the finger from all the different sides. It's the PR052. That's the same one again.
Same one, yeah.
Okay, here we go. There's some new ones. Oh, there's some before actually. I think it might be the one we just looked at, but that's too quick. But that was cool. You can see the heat thing at least. Hot is actually.
The car engine's hot.
No, the car. So it's white. So that's cold then. That's cold then, because you're right. The car engine is hot. That's white, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
whatever's travelling over the top is
cold.
Cold.
Yeah. Which is weird. Obviously, I don't think we have to point out that machines aren't normally cold.
No.
And nothing we have, anyway.
It's changing direction.
Right, it's just going back and forth. He's just got some good control.
Is that a sphere?
Yeah. There's a phone camera to it, this one. This has been a phone camera held to it. Because it's so close, look. Apparently a bunch of them actually are phone cameras being recording.
Holy shit.
Recording these things, but it's just,
what
you can't
the
tell.
fuck is that?
Going in the clouds, only from the looks of it.
I keep seeing like a spherical.
Is that going down? Oh, wow.
Oh, it's leaving a trail.
Jesus.
It's leaving like a warp trail.
Yeah. Or just through the clouds, could just be pushing them more. Yeah. Is that one that dissipates again, that goes away? We've seen it a few times, ain't we? Just flying about. I think they must have put a track thing on it or something to get it. On the video file, I mean.
The fuck is it?
It's almost got something in the middle, and the other stuff's just emanating off of it. It's like there's a bubble around something else.
Yeah.
You see that? The thing in the middle is probably the actual thing, and that bubble might be the gravity manipulation bubble for how they move.
Yeah.
Which is, the theory of
look, the clouds coming back.
What they're doing.
So strange.
It's actually it's not just a theory that people say. It's actually understood. We understand it theoretically.
Yeah, it's moving in a way that planes just cannot.
No way. Helicopters can't, drones can't. Drones are better, but the speeds they're doing it at and the sudden turns, the inertia would just destroy
what in the
machines as well.
Fuck is that?
They're still the same one.
Yeah.
Okay, now. So I know some of these as well, they were following them for so long. I think that was... There's still quite a lot of it, I think, that one. Still the same one. UAP PR054. I think that might have gone past it now. No, it's the one after it.
This is the one we were talking about.
Yeah, this is the one we were just talking about. This is 054 still. Okay, it was still just being followed at the end then.
Look at it. That is clearly a sphere or fucking saucer object. It looks like a saucer because there's bits where it sort of dips in like that.
Yeah. Or I think it might be more of a sphere, personally. A full-on sphere. Because no matter what, unless obviously it's just the same thing, you just go in and out, you know what I mean?
I mean, as you say, it could be that field is just around it that makes it look like a sphere.
Yeah, that could be that, definitely. This is the same one again.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's cool. See, I don't like that one as much, personally. And then what's this? Oh, this is the next one again. It's a different one. Just going over water.
Whoa.
Oh, I've seen this on something else. Okay, yeah, this is one of the better ones, I think. The pulsing lights on it. This might be one that goes underwater, I'm not sure. Because I have seen one from the recent one that goes underwater at the end. And I thought, oh, Nathan want to see that. But, what the hell? Because I think it goes past some stuff as well. Doing this for a bit. 056, this one. It kind of reminds me, when he was doing those lights though, that light then, it kind of reminds me of the thing we saw last time, the weird shaped one.
Yeah, that was sort of over the hills and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they've changed the thingy now again, the heat thing. Or it's just gone hot and cold, it's hard to tell obviously because it's just cutting and clipping in. You're right, it has got a lot warm in here. Oh, that's because I closed the thingy now, isn't it? Yeah. Seems like they might have gone again, I might open it.
I mean, it basically just keeps doing what it's doing.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think it's doing it for a while from the looks of it. Whoa! Got quick.
Ooh.
It got fast. Okay, let's see what happens then when it gets quicker. That wasn't the case just. What did happen? Is it always going that quick?
No, it's slowed down there.
It's slower here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to start speeding up. Unless it's just getting closer. Because he was quite zoomed in. Now he's zoomed
true,
out.
Yeah,
he's
I see
out.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Just going to see if anything dips in and we'll stop on this one then. I just want to see if it goes into the water for you, because I know there is one somewhere that does that. Yeah, I'm just going to go, okay, I'm just going to go back. Okay, this is the end now. I think it might be. Oh, no, I don't even think that was a good thing, you know. That was going so quick in the end, look, actually.
Holy shit.
Fucking, look at that! Damn! Yeah, bucking it now. Oh, this is actually, let's see this first, because this is really clear, look. Whoa, this is so clear.
Crystal clear.
No, it's just a light again. Ooh, the next one looks fucking weird. The next one looks really weird, actually. This one just looked like a normal dot again, wasn't it? So a dot flew over. Oh, there it is. Good dot. We always like a dot, you know. It's not. Oh, it was a fast dot. Right. What the hell happened then? Oh, is that going in the water, do you think?
I think it might be. Yep.
No, it's down the bottom somewhere.
No, it was tracking it in the thing and it just went under.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought it was bottom right. So shit, where'd it go? Oh. Yeah. I don't understand what happened then. That's
So he follows it.
Down the bottom.
Oh.
You see? Did you see then? Look at the bottom. When he zooms in, just watch at the bottom.
Oh.
Picture
Yeah,
of
no,
that.
it's gone, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gone though, either way. Oh, this is just...
Possible changes of shape.
Oh, it's going across land, that is. You can see the things going past. Oh, actually, it could be water still, actually. It could be the wind turbines in water as well. What the hell is it doing?
What is that?
I'm doing skips, just so you know, 5 seconds, because it's doing a while. Okay, it's not really changing much. I don't know what I want about, unless it just suddenly does a transformer at the end.
Just becomes Optimus Prime.
This is the number 58. Fuck. That'd be long. Okay, well, I'm going to stop with this one. Yeah, this goes on a while. Yeah. It's already done anything. And if it stops now, 3, 2.
Sometimes zooming in is worse for the overall.
Yeah. So pixelated now, actually, as well. Still booking it, though, you know, you can tell. Jesus, how long is this going to go? Yeah, there's a different one there. No, it's still going. Oh, okay, a bit fatter now, maybe. Okay, that wasn't nowhere near. Okay, so we'll stop that there.
I'm not doing a 5-minute clip either. Fuck that.
Nah. We still got our way through like 30 minutes of them then. So if we do that 6 times,
we'll be through.
Yeah. Because not that we watched them all properly there or anything. Okay, yeah, that's alright. We'll see though. I might like. See, that's the thing. I wish I would go through and pick out the more interesting ones, but I didn't find that cloud one hugely interesting.
How?
I don't know. I think that's just why.
It's crystal clear, and you can see it going up out of a cloud into another cloud, changing direction, coming out of another cloud, and then diving back into the clouds again.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd like.
That is crystal clear. That is the clearest that we had, apart from that one where it was travelling alongside him, and you could really see the shape of it as it was like zipping around the clouds and stuff, and like going up and down. And,
yeah.
You know.
I think it's more because it wasn't doing a lot of the fast motions that are really like hard to do and all that. It was just kind of slowly going about its business.
I don't know. Maybe we don't know what it's doing. You know.
No, exactly. I mean, it like I said, that one like the smart piloty science guy, whoever he was, that was one that he thought was like one of the ones he picked out.
I mean,
so I can't say shit.
If
I don't
was
know.
on a plane looking out the fucking the spy cameras or whatever, and I saw that underneath me, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The same. You're wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, nothing.
Yeah.
See those kind of UFOs all the time in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, it was so crystal clear. That was what was creepy about it, because like you can see exactly where all the clouds are, where it's going in and out of them.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go, I guess.
Well, yeah, for that, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you want to finish up then, you mean?
I
or?
might have to fairly soon. But if you've got another little thing to end on.
Oh, I mean, I've got a few other things and all that, but
Yeah.
it's just like, like, did you know that Trump was shot at again the other day?
Oh,
Not something to really end on, but I know that happened.
Yeah.
Jesus. Jesus attacked him. He was attacked by Jesus Christ.
There's a guy dressed as Jesus.
No, that'd be stupid.
Oh.
That'd be a bit silly.
Oh.
How's he going to dress like himself anyway? Whatever he's wearing, he's dressing like himself. How would that work?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No, the man was Jesus Christ. I'm explaining it from his point of view to clarify.
Oh, he thinks he's Jesus.
He was, he's
He's
Jesus.
very certain he's
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, from his point of view, no, he just is.
That must be
I
lovely.
don't question if I'm Carl.
That must be very comforting. Being like, oh, I know Jesus is back. It's me.
Yeah. And naturally, what does Jesus do?
Shoots the president.
He goes to the White House, murmurs back and forth for a while, pulls out a handgun and gets shot by the Secret Service dead before he does anything. I think he pulled up a couple of shots towards the White House or towards one of the places.
Can people just accept the fact that, like, it's not going to happen? Like, clearly, for whatever reason, the universe is determined to keep Donald Trump alive. And we all just have to accept that, all right? He's obviously got some bigger role to play that we're all not aware of yet.
And that isn't... no, we're not saying up your game.
No.
Because that's...
We're saying it's pointless, because no matter what you try and do, no matter how much you plan it or don't plan it, you just can't seem to get him.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe stop trying would be the
Stop
best way.
trying, yeah.
Yeah, don't try to shoot people, I think would be the best.
Definitely.
The best way around it.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Definitely if you're Jesus.
Let his own fucking dietary habits take him out. It's not going to take long.
It's a very, like, imagine, like, putting, like, this bunch of rogues gallery together that are taking shots at Trump. I almost called him Jesus then. Like, imagine those bunch of people. This guy was, like, a big kind of rotund, like, Somalian maybe guy, something like that, I think. Or, well, I mean, Somalia is Africa, so maybe somewhere else in Africa, I'm not sure. Maybe, I think Somalia more northern, or wherever Somalia is, the other side of it.
I don't know fucking Africa. Why are you asking me?
Actually, I think Somalia's got to be nearer the top because it's nearer to like the Middle East and stuff. That's why he gets voting with like the Muslim stuff.
Okay.
You know, so I know myself. I'm trying to get better at geography because it's one of my things.
That.
It's one of my things that that really lets me down in my quizzing and that, which I don't really ever do. But
I've got a friend who always
like
told
to
me
know
the best
things.
way he learned how to like his geography was by playing like Civilization. Because literally Civilization has got all of the different things on it, and like so does various other fucking like Total War's got it all on it. So you can just learn the names of all the countries and where they were, and even one.
But that was quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like recently,
I think that was around the. Oh no, the Turkey. Because I think
recently
it was
Turkey has changed its name.
Yeah, but I think it was named something before Turkey.
Oh yeah.
Which is why the whole Constantinople thing happened, because they were changing the name of the thing and everything else because they were kicking the Brits out.
I think it might have been. I don't know, but I don't know.
But now they've rebranded. You are right with the Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey. I think it is Turkey. I get it, man. Maybe they were tired of like people being like every what is it, 25th? No, it's every end of November. Yeah. They were tired of people being like, the president's gonna let your country live another year, are they? They're gonna pardon you. Pardon that turkey. That old turkey there. Gonna pardon them.
Seems pretty mean. But at the same time, you are getting pardoned.
They're getting pardoned? What are they complaining about? We let them live another year. That's literally what he does.
Yeah.
Maybe that's realistically what pardoning the turkey actually means now.
Yeah, they've just been protecting Turkey for generations.
Yeah, they complain about Israel. Israel's not the one to complain about.
No.
Talking Turkey, eh?
Turkey, yeah.
I know what they're doing. I get it.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired.
You can finish up now if you want.
I think I might have to, unfortunately.
Yeah, you do seem to be dying a bit.
I am flagging.
All right, then.
But I think it was pretty good. I think we got some good bits in there.
Yeah, we still need to cover more of the newsy stuff and all that.
There's loads of news,
There's a bunch of things.
So we might have to just do one where we don't really think about anything else apart from what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a bunch of things as well, like little things too, and then we can just take it in turns and all that. Yeah. But we'll have to cover more of the videos, of course, because I think that's going to be the only real way to see what's good in there and that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'll try and find, like, maybe in the meantime, one of like a UFO going in and out of the water at least. Yeah. There's got to be. There's a bunch of people already talking about him.
You know.
There's a bunch of people already talking about him, man. Yeah. So they'll be out there. We got to find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Cool then.
Well, that has been Squishy Logic for this week. Oh, thank you very much for joining us.
Other than that, keep it squishy like pizza and every crease are in England right now.
And be logical and the way of using maybe a fan on your balls to keep cool.
Yeah. You should wear like more vests and stuff. That's a way to really keep like... I almost, during the middle of that, I almost just threw my top off, man. Get all my tats on view.
I'm not far off of it. But until next time.
So got a big and hidden.
Yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and we will speak to you soon.
Take care. You goddamn beautiful